Damn, basically. We got wrecked. Going to evacuation with a sword. Spent 10 days in a complete mess.
Breaking news. Ukrainian forces captured the first North Korean soldier. He clearly didn't follow instructions in this case. Like found on a leaflet on North Koreans in Kursk. Better dead than alive in shame. Death is not the end, but the beginning of eternal glory. Warrior, remember, true fear is not death, but shame before the motherland. Captivity is a betrayal of one's comrades, family, and nation. Only he who chooses honor over weakness will become an example for future generations. Your death on the battlefield will become a symbol of courage and invincibility. Shame lives longer than life, but the glory of heroes is eternal. Hold the grenade firmly in your hand. Pull the pin and release the safety lever firmly. Place it under your chin or under your body armor. North Korean soldiers continue to ignore the threats posed by FPV and FPV drones, probably continuing to think that this is some localized or temporary phenomenon and that it will be gone tomorrow. Ukrainian intelligence is reporting that North Koreans are having huge losses in Kursk. There are bodies all over the place. Kharkiv region. Ukrainian forces eliminated an entire enemy company. 70 soldiers destroyed, with only a few survivors left. Drones are finishing off the wounded, says a demoralized Russian serviceman. The aftermath. Abandoned bodies of Russian troops and scattered scrap metal from a failed assault.
Damn, basically. We got wrecked. Going to evacuation with a sword. Spent 10 days in a complete mess. Right, brother? We fought well. Awesome. Birds are flying, finishing off the wounded. That's how it is. If we make it, it will be awesome. God willing. Everything is destroyed. Everything's screwed. There's no forest, no village, nothing left. No more forces. The whole company, 70 people, destroy. Only ones are left.
Russian defenses against Ukrainian drones at the Kerch Strait Bridge turned into a mess of sunken and dislodged barges due to a storm. This is evident from satellite image comparisons from November 8th, before the storm, December 16th, and December 24th. The latest photo shows that the old barge barriers have not yet been restored. Azerbaijani Member of Parliament Rasim Musabekov stated that Russia must apologize for the attack on a civilian airliner using air defense systems over Chechnya. The plane was shot down over Russian territory in the skies above Grozny, and this is undeniable, he said. Those responsible must be brought to justice, and compensation must be paid to the victims and the families of those who lost their lives. If this does not happen, relations will undoubtedly take a different turn. Such are the norms of civilized relations. If air defense systems are active, the airport must be closed, and warnings must be issued to prevent anyone from flying into the area. Therefore, those responsible must be held accountable, he stated. The head of Rosaviatsia accused the Embraer pilots of choosing to fly toward Aktau Airport. According to his statement, a carpet protocol had been activated in Grozny, and the pilots were offered alternative airports.
I will note that the situation on that day and at that time in the area of Grozny Airport was quite difficult. Ukrainian combat drones at this time were launching terrorist attacks on civilian infrastructure in the cities of Grozny and Vladikavkaz. In connection with this, the cover regime was introduced in the Grozny Airport area, requiring all aircraft to immediately leave the specified airspace. Additionally, there was dense fog at an altitude of 500 meters in the area of Grozny Airport. At that moment, there were 2 unsuccessful attempts to land the plane in Grozny. The commander was offered other airports. He decided to proceed to Aktau Airport. There are many different circumstances that need to be jointly investigated. we are fully prepared to engage in this work in cooperation with colleagues.
The 47th Mechanized Brigade, in cooperation with adjacent units, demilitarized 5 units of Russian equipment along with personnel in Kursk region. Active are 122mm artillery, Paladin self-propelled guns, mortars, FPV drones, and Stugna ATGMs. Another column of occupiers burned out on the job in the Kursk region, failing to make it to the new year. The doomed attackers were met with artillery, mortars, and FPV drones. Heavy equipment shattered like splinters, and one tank even flipped over. Russian losses are huge as elsewhere. The brave soldier named Mongol isn't afraid to show his true colors and tell the members of the 5th column in Russia who aren't helping him fight that when he returns, he'll make sure to deal with everyone. Clearly, the 50-year-old Mongol is stuck at the developmental level of, at best, a schoolboy if he thinks his threats matter to anyone, including the Russian authorities.
Долго думал, прежде чем сказать. Зовут меня Монгол. Я сам с Калининградской области. Хочу обратиться к тем, кто или не хочет понять, или не до конца понимает, что происходит в нашей стране. Идет война. И предатели в нашей стране были, но их было намного меньше, чем хороших, добрых людей. Так вот, я хочу обратиться к этой 5-й колонне, которая вставляет палки в наши колеса, в колеса той большой машины, которая зовется Россией. Мы победим. Мы вернемся с фронта. Может быть, не все. Но, тем не менее, победа будет за нами. Когда мы вернемся, мы спросим, где был ты, когда я был там? И что ты сделал для того, чтобы помочь мне, когда я воевал, держал в руках автомат. Да, я сейчас без автомата, без бронежилета, лицо мое не прикрыто балаклавой. Я честный человек и никого не боюсь. У меня, может быть, и были какие-то грехи в этой жизни, но я старался их искупить. Вот. Хочу поздравить этих людей с наступающим 25-м годом, 2025-м. Пусть в вашей жизни будет все хорошо, пусть ваши все мечты сбудутся, пусть ваши кошельки толстеют, так же, как и ваши лица. Всего вам хорошего. Победа будет за нами, враг будет разбит. Помните об этом. Мы скоро вернемся.
After all the threats to Poland, an enraged Putin, frustrated by Ukraine's suspension of gas transit, is now seriously proposing that Poland restore gas transit through its territory via the Yamal-Europe pipeline.
Deliveries have always advocated for depoliticizing economic issues. We have never refused to supply Europe. Did we refuse? I have said it 1,000 times and I can repeat it. Poland closed the road through its territory. There is an active route there. No one has damaged it. There are no explosions. It's operational. You just need to press a button. And that's it. It will go through the territory of Poland. It's called Yamal Europe. It goes right through the territory of Poland.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.